Welcome back. Sunday is a storm alert day, and after all the rain clears out, the cold is going to move in. We're expecting lows below 40 degrees next week.
And when that happens a little further south, it's going to make national headlines again. Not because of the temperature, but because of something else. Fox 35's Katie Garner is live with the Fox 35 Storm Team Thunder Truck, and she even has a friend that really doesn't like the cold. The friend hates it worse than most Floridians.
This friend's more of a diva than most women I know. Okay, now let me tell you something. Imagine you're on a jog, right? Just a nice jog south of here in Florida, and bam, one of these hits you, all right? Okay, this is Meatball, and Meatball has a birthday in 3 days. And as I mentioned, unlike most of her friends further south, she's gonna be awake and alert when she celebrates. If you're further south and it gets cold, by Florida standards, these guys fall out of trees. And get this, they're not dead, they're just in shock. So let's talk a little bit about what this means. All right, look at your screen. Below 50 degrees, iguanas start to slow down. That's fine, you know, that's not worrisome. 40 degrees, iguanas become stunned, all right? It's cold, you know, for up to 8 hours, they become completely stunned. And then it leads to this. Below 40 degrees, well, they become incapacitated, for lack of a better word. So is that good? Not for you. No, not if you're under a tree. I'd watch where you park too. They could fall on your car and, okay, something this size, it's gonna do a little damage, all right? This isn't just gonna ping fall off. I don't think so. But the good news is, again, they do live, and as it starts to warm back up, they pop back alive. But I'll tell you what, Meatball's pretty festive, and you've been holding Meatball for us, I know. This is one of the amazing, amazing employees of the zoo here in Central Florida, which is just awesome. So what I love are the claws, but sometimes when they fall out of the trees, what I learned today, they just kind of like, they just kind of stick. It looks like paralysis here. So it's interesting. But again, Meatball, she's up and alert, which is awesome. But I do want you to refer back to this because it's just a good indicator of in your neighborhood. I know by Florida standards, again, below 50 is cold for us, right? But then as you drop below 40, it's no joke for those iguanas. And you got to remember this too, the results of how an iguana drops out of that tree onto you while you're jogging or if you're driving or whatever could vary depending on the size of that iguana. Some are huge, some are small. You hope a small one falls. Either way, it can be a little jarring from what I've heard and read from people who have had this happen. I mean, I haven't read it's happened to a lot of people, but I'm sure it does. So anyway, I'm gonna go visit with Meatball over here. It's not every day you get to play with an iguana, and we're gonna send it back to you guys while we stay warm but windy out here in Orlando.
Yeah, keep your pets inside, including your iguanas, I guess, bottom line there. Thank you, Katie. Talk to you in just a bit.